So I wanted to make a short video that would relay my experience with the Tom and or Fluval aquarium surface skimmers. They're both the same product but sold under two different manufacturing lines. I ran into three primary issues with the product. The first being this flexible tubing, which is included with the kit, did not fit my particular intake tube with the canister filter that I was using. I have mine hooked up to an Eheim Pro 2 2128. Fortunately, I had some tubing laying around, and you can see the light green tubing in the background there hooked up to the intake tube, and then that runs over to the side of the skimmer kit. You have the strainer at the bottom there, and you have the actual float and the tube and the skimmer at the top there. And you can see that the water level within the tube is high enough that it is not pulling any air into the canister, which is my second issue that I had, in that even after a lengthy period of adjustments with the built-in flow control on the kit, I was unable to get enough water flowing in there without sucking air into the canister because of the strength of the canister flow into the filter. So what I had to end up doing was use the flow control valve on the canister itself to throttle back the flow into the canister, and that resolved the issue. If not for the fact that I was running two canister filters on this aquarium, I probably would have had to have come up with a different solution, because I've throttled it back enough that it did make a difference, I'm sure, in my filtration capabilities. But I'm running this in tandem with a Eheim 3E 2057 filter, and so I think this is more than adequate filtration for my 75-gallon aquarium. The third issue that I ran into was within 24 hours of installing the kit, my piranhas, which you can see are fairly good sized fish and fairly strong, removed the kit from the back wall of the aquarium, which is not unusual for them. They've done this with a number of other pieces of equipment that I've gotten for my aquarium. So what I did was I cleaned the algae off from the back glass of the aquarium, dropped the water level down about 2/3 of the way, used some aquarium safe silicone on the suction cups, and let that cure for about 24 hours and filled the tank up again. And so far so good. I also had to zip tie the skimmer kit to the suction cup assembly, because the skimmer assembly snaps into the suction cup assembly, and the fish were quite adept at popping that off as well. So I have that zip tie together, and at least for about a month now they've been unable to dislodge that as it's installed at the moment. So those were the issues that I had. Hopefully it will give you some food for thought, and if you have any questions, just let me know.